Oh, you came to visit me again to see what kind of adventures I'm having today. It's Friday, happy hour day, and we're going to have, oh, guess what we're making for happy hour? Raw spaghetti. Carol Wedgwood, I'm looking right at you, and I'm saying, how can you tell me you can't cook it if it's raw? Of course you can do this. So we've had our big adventures here. Today is the day that William and Kate were married. Since I wasn't invited, I didn't get up and go, but I did wear the same red that they had him in, and one of my residents said, I look better than he does anyway. Ha! And there you go. Eat that, the Prince of England. I live in a house full of crazy women that got up at 3 o'clock this morning to watch the wedding. So let's see what we're going to do for happy hour raw spaghetti. Thanks for coming. I saw a lady one time, I think she was from Tuscany, and it was in the cooking channel, and she said the water should taste like seawater. Well, that sounds like quite a bit of salt to me. Let me wash my hands. That sounds like quite a bit of salt to me, but I think the point is the water should be salty. You can use any kind of pasta for this dish. Shells would work well. I almost used rigatoni for this one. We're going to use fettuccine today. It could be long spaghetti. What is that? Oh, that's thin spaghetti. So we're going to use fettuccine. This can't possibly be easier. Let me get my salt out. Salt. There's no salt in this. Here's the salt. It's right in front of me. So all we're going to do, we're not going to break the pasta. I don't even understand the point of that discussion either. They take the spaghetti and they break it up. Well, then why didn't you just buy shorter pasta? Why didn't you buy either rigatoni or regatta or something like that? We're going to leave it whole. Salt the water. Notice the water is a good full rolling boil. And that is that. Leave the pasta whole, but it won't fit in the pot. Of course it will. Just watch. Leave the pasta whole. Get in there, you. And the escapees. As that end of the pasta softens, this end is going to go down. We want to bring it back to a rolling boil. Turn the fire way down and put a lid on it for about 12 minutes. And then we're going to be done with this part of our raw pasta dish. I'll see you soon. That pasta is almost ready, and while it is finishing, by the way, can I teach you how to peel and chop an onion? Can you peel an onion? This is not the way to peel an onion. This is the way to slice your hand open. This is not the way to peel an onion. That's the way to chop the tip of your fingers off. Very sharp knife, and look, I just did it now by force of habit. You bend the tips of your fingers backwards when you hold the onion. That way you'll never chop the tip of your fingers off. So I'm just going to take the end of the onion off. Now I'm going to use my thumb to peel the skin of the onion. And here comes the next little secret. To keep the onion, you don't want to try to cut something with a knife that's round. It'll roll around on the board, and that's how you're going to end up getting cut. Come on, you. All right. So instead, chop or slice a part off the side of the onion. Now you've got a flat side. Now I'm ready to chop. Slice all the way through. Notice how my fingers are backwards? You can chop onions all day long and never worry about cutting my fingers if I on the cooking shows, they call it al dente in Italian, and that literally means toothy. So you taste it, and you've been in restaurants that you say, oh, this pasta's terrible. It's still crispy. It's undercooked. This is just what I want. When I'm going to put pasta in a pasta sauce, I undercook it. Don't cook it all the way through. I undercook it and then let it finish cooking in the pasta sauce. This pasta, I want it to stop cooking right now. I will tell you when you're going to cook and when you're not going to cook, pal. Watch what I'm going to do to make it stop cooking right now. It's a beautiful spring day in North Texas. I'm sitting in my office watching the people go by. I have 25 apartments rented and 7 leases. There it goes into the colander. Give it a little shake in the colander. Now, big blue bowl of ice water. Put in the ice water. Miss Marguerite's eyesight is getting better every day. Thank God for that. I don't know how we're doing financially here. I think we're in mighty big trouble. But my checks keep clearing. And that's all that really counts. Put it in ice water. Dump it back in the colander. Oh, there's still chunks of ice in it. So what? It's finished cooking. Yep. Temperature is way down. It's finished cooking. And that is how that part of the dish is done. Love you.